Hello. Yeah, there we go. Good evening. Good evening. I am Big Chief Juan Pardo of the Golden Comanche Mardi Gras Indian Tribe and author of this book, children's book called When the Morning Comes. And it's a story explaining about two brothers and one little brother who wants to know what a Mardi Gras morning experience is like. So without further ado, we'll take that journey with Jason and Max. Jason was really excited this morning because in New Orleans, it was Lundi Gras, the day before Mardi Gras. He couldn't stop talking about what Mardi Gras was going to be like. Max, Jason's older brother, grew tired of it, so he decided to play a trick on him. Max began to tell his brother about Mardi Gras, and Jason was all ears. Max said Mardi Gras isn't fun at all. In fact, it's scary. No way, said Jason. Oh, yes, replied Max. It all starts at 5 a.m. while it's dark and you're sleeping. The bone men, they come out of the graveyard. What are bone men? Jason asked. Just listen, said Max, and I'll tell you. The bone men are skeletons with big heads. They sound like ghosts, and they come through the neighborhoods looking for all the bad kids who are out on Mardi Gras Day. When they catch them, they drag them back to the graveyard. No way, said Jason. Oh, yes, replied Max. But that's not all. The wild man comes with the Indians. The Indians, shout Jason? Yes, but these are not just any Indians. They are Mardi Gras Indians. They are 8 feet tall and wear colorful feathers with headdress as tall as trees. And they have staffs decorated to match their suits. Max had Jason's attention now. The spy boy, he's as fast as lightning. He's the lookout for the Indians. The flag he carries a staff with the tribe's name on it. But when you see the wild man, you had best run. He is tall like a giant with horns growing out of the side of his head. And he carries a stick covered with horns. He runs through the crowd, clearing the path for the big chief. The big chief, he has the biggest headdress of all of the Indians, and he shoots fire. He even sings songs about it. He goes down the street as if he is a ball of flame. So you had better get your rest because you'll need your energy to run from them all. Late that night, Jason sat up in bed thinking about Mardi Gras morning, and then finally he fell asleep. The next morning, just as his brother told him, Jason heard a scary moan, then the pounding of a drum. Boom, 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 boom. Jason went to the window to see what it was. It was the bone men, just as Max had told him. Jason raced to the kitchen where his mom was. He grabbed her tightly. What's going on? She asked. The bone men, they're coming to get me, Ma. She just laughed and said, let's go see. They went to the front door and Mom opened it. Jason peeped around her and there they were, skeletons Max told him about. Skull and Bone Gang, coming to get your Mardi Gras morning. That's what Jason heard. The skeletons say that as they came up the street. His mom waved her hand and called one of them over to the porch. Jason was terrified. A scary voice asked, "Has he been a good boy?" "Yes," his mom replied. "Well, that's good, because if you're bad, we're coming back to get you." The skeleton told Jason, and he headed off. He yelled out again, "Skull and Bone Gang, coming to get you Mardi Gras morning." Mom closed the door and asked Jason, "Now, that wasn't so bad, was it?" Jason said, "No, it wasn't." And he started to get ready for Mardi Gras Day. Once everyone was dressed, the family headed out to see the parades. Just as Mom locked the door, Jason heard drums and yelling, "Hurrah!" The sound grew closer, and he noticed yellow feathers dancing about. Then he heard the words, Spy boy, chow wow." Jason was both afraid and surprised. He turned to his mom and said, "That's the spy boy." "Let's go out to see them," she replied. As the family walked down the block, the drums grew louder and the crowd got larger. Before Jason knew it, he was surrounded by Indians. Just as he looked for Max, Max was calling out to him, "Jason, Jason, here comes the wild man." Jason ran to his mom as fast as he could. "Achi wild, wild man. Hachi wild, wild. Honey wild man." Jason was afraid, yet he could not stop watching. The wild man danced in a circle until no one was in his way. "Achi wild man. I got the wild, wild man. Kua. Yee." He raised his staff covered in horns and called out, "Big Chief, Big Chief, Big Chief, Coochie Molly." Achi wild man. Then, out of the opening appeared an Indian in red feathers. His arms were folded across him until he opened. And then he stopped and shouted out, "How many Big Chief? I shoot fire." Jason covered his eyes because he was sure that fire would come from the chief's hands. Jason moved his hands to take a peek, and he saw that the chief opened his arms to reveal his suit with pictures of Indians running and riding horses. These pictures were so pretty that Jason began to walk closer. He looked up at the chief's headdress. It towered so high, it seemed as if it would never end. The chief reached out for Jason's hand, and they both began to dance in the street. Now, Jason was having a great time. He was dancing with the big chief. Max came over to Jason and asked, "So what do you think now?" Jason replied, "Mardi Gras is fun. It's not scary at all. And next year, I'm going to be in India." "Right, Mom?" His mom replied, "We'll see, Jason. We'll see." Then everyone danced with the Indians on Mardi Gras morning. The end. Thank you. Hunande, early in the morning. Hunande, spark go to Holland. Hunande, flag go to rumbling. Early in the morning. Y'all coming down. Hey, y'all come again. May lightning make thunder. Put the world in a wonder. Hey, run tell mama. Hey, run tell daddy. Hold 'em in John ready. How they going downtown? I made no turn around. Here we go down Comanche, way down in the valley. Hooray, hooray that morning. Hooray, hooray for the wild man. For the wild, go the Highland. We're pretty in black now. Oh, why got the hat child? Take me down now. Go down on the bayou. Fire, hey, fire that morning. Fire, hey, fire that morning. Why bring me down now? I down on the bayou. Fire, hey, y'all come again. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Juan Pardo. This is New Orleans' finest. This is our local artist. He will be signing books, and following him, we got another culture bear from New Orleans coming up right after him, Naomi DeBerry. So he's going to be signing books over at the table. So please go meet him, meet the Indian, Mardi Gras Indian, and thank y'all. Oh, he's coming out of suit.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
With him, yeah.
I need to get back here. Okay. He's coming.
He coming, he coming, he coming back.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, no problem.
I took some for you. I'm gonna send. Yeah. Any questions for our author while we wait? Real quick. Any questions?
Way before it was ever published. I wrote the book in probably 2008. And a funny story about it becoming nationally published by Pelican Publishing. Once I decided to go public with it, because you hold on to stuff so long before you really think it's time, I just didn't want to go through the process of waiting on someone to read the book and review. So what I did was I got my tribe. I took the manuscript up to Pelican Publishing, which is here in New Orleans, and we all put our suits on with drums, and we went straight into the office, and I delivered it that way because I don't like to wait on responses. And I was like, okay, read this book. This is what comes with it. How can you resist children's literature that brings this as an author read? And it took them about maybe a few hours to come back and say, well, let's figure out something. And before you know it, I had a contract and a real distribution deal with a national publishing company. Golden Comanche. Our tribal area is uptown New Orleans.
From the front to the back. That's why my big